All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at Sue Sao, however you say that, okay? It's an easy box on Hack the Box. It's got about 7 hours left or so before it gets retired. So let's go ahead, and I already have the IP address here. Let's go ahead and start off with a rust scan. And we'll try to get to this guy. So this guy has a few different exploits. You have to move from one exploit into another one to finally be able to get in the box, which I liked a lot about it. It is a Linux machine also, which I haven't done one of those in like a little bit. So we do see this 55555. Now if we netcat that, right? We can see that it is HTTP, so we go ahead and curl it. All right, we'll see that it's trying to call for /web, right? Reference /web. Okay, cool. Let's try web /web. And we do get a site back. And it looks like some kind of request basket thing here with version 1.21. Let's go ahead and check that site out real quick. All right, we do. We see this request basket version 1.21. So let's go ahead and start to look at this guy right here, this request basket, okay? So if we look up request basket exploit, we can see this proof of concept right here for a server-side request forgery, right? And if we go ahead and we try to run this like right here, the server-side request forgery, which I already have over here, and we run that for HTTP 10, whatever it is, 555, okay? And now what we want to do is we want to make a basket first, okay? So we want to go ahead and create a basket. All right, we created a basket. I did save this token. I ended up not needing it all. But let's go ahead and actually go into our basket over here. Shouldn't have that one in there. Maybe I already created it. I don't remember. Let's go ahead and grab this guy, though. We'll copy that. And we put him in there. And we'll see that now make server request to there. So we do have, it is working, right? So if we go ahead and go to this guy, we'll see that we don't get a 404. Okay? So that means it is working. We do have some type of server-side request forgery going on here, right? So what we could do with this is we could open up the basket, go to settings, and there we go, okay? Click on those three, then do an HTTP 127.0.0.1 on port 80, right? So this is a straight up HTTP. We'll say apply, okay? And let's go ahead and go to our basket now. Let's copy that. We'll control V into here. And we can see that we do get something back, right? So it is looking at port 80 on the internal server there, on the internal web server. And it says powered by mail trail. So we could technically try to get a mail trail exploit maybe. So we can do a mail trail exploit. And we got a remote code execution for version 0.53, which is the exact version that's on this guy right here. So let's go ahead. I already have this exploit down here. So we can say python exploit.py. And it was, let's see here, we need our listening IP, port, and target URL. So we'll go ahead and do an ifconfig, grab our IP address. So let's say we want to listen on port 8080. We'll go ahead and start up a listener here. And then we'll do our target URL, right? So our target URL is going to be the basket that we made, right? This right here, because that's talking to the internal web server now after we changed all this up. So we'll go ahead and we'll copy that. And we'll put this in there. So that web server is kind of acting as a proxy for us now, right? And we do get a callback. I did notice that if you try to do like a Python 3 full shell or anything like that, you do get a lot of problems with it, or a bash full shell or something, you will get problems with it. So just type in a bit bash and you'll be good. Sudo tech L, and we see that this user could run userbit systemctl status trail service. Let's go ahead and look at GTF opens systemctl, right? And we scroll on the bottom down here, we can see that that sudo systemctl will invoke less, right? Most likely. So if we just go ahead and just run this with sudo on it, there we go. We should just be able to do an exclamation point sh, enter, and we are now root. All right, so we can get into root, and we can do whatever we need to from right there. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something on this one. I liked how we had to put multiple exploits together just to get into the machine. Once we were in, it was pretty easy premise. Yep, have a good one.